Hey Busters, welcome back to day 8 of our daily 2 for the Great Legend series. So, let's get it on. Just trying to speed things up because, trying to hit possibly, if I can get real good, maybe it's just like a 2-minute or 3 minutes a pack. So hopefully we can get this done in 5, but let's be honest, I'm not gonna be able to do it. So let's start things off. So let's see what we got. First up, we got, let's see if we get the lighting here. We got Scorpiomon. So let's see, focus a bit. So Scorpiomon here is a 526 vanilla Digimon. So that's a level 5. So 5 plus 5 is pretty good. 2 to evolve is not too bad. I mean, way better than 3 no evolve. But so overall, relatively good to help you boost up, speed up your way to a level 6. As far as I recall, there's nothing really worthwhile that, I guess maybe Saint Gargomon or maybe the green starter deck Rosemon, I guess, maybe, but generally for green, they don't really have problems in paying Evo costs, so it's not as as valuable as say Monzaimon or maybe Groundramon that blue or red need to speed up to Agumon, so not Agumon, sorry, Omegamon, so ooh, next is a new card. Here we got Neo Devimon. So Neo Devimon is a new Digimon introduced, or actually created for the new anime series, but it's a 7/3/7, and it has an effect and an EOE, Evolution Origin effect. So it has an effect of, on your opponent's turn, let's see, when your opponent plays a tamer, gain 3 memory. Ooh, that's rough. So in other words, it effectively costs the opponent 7 memory to play a tamer on their turn. So that's really good, unless, I guess even if, technically it says when you play it, meaning, what is it? Like effects such as Rise Greymon, or the Digiburst Rise version of the Set 4 Rise Greymon. Technically they do let you play it for free, but it is considered, still considered playing it, in which case you still get that 3 memory boost, so that's really good. Unfortunately though, it isn't an effect, so you have to leave Neo Devimon as a level 5, so, which is probably why it has a 3 evil cost, and its EOE here says that it's, let's see, on the opponent's turn, let's see, when the opponent rests a tamer, gain +1 memory. Okay, that's pretty good. So even after you evolve into it, whenever your opponent pretty much, except for the 2 cost tamers and 4 cost tamers, most of the 3 cost tamers do require you to rest them in order to gain their effect. So having this effectively puts them at a slight disadvantage, making them cost 1 to use, so that's pretty good. For purple decks, it depends on what kind of purple deck you run. Could be worth it. I mean, like for say like Burial Vamdemon decks, Venom, I think it's Venom Myotismon, I guess, in the West or something, or Dan Devimon decks, which kind of like, not like control decks, but more like lockdown decks. You could see it worth running. Next we have Leomon. Oh, green Leomon. So it's a 5/2/5 with the effect of, when you evolve into Leomon, rest 1 opponent Digimon that has 3000 DP or less. So, not bad. I mean, quite unique in the fact that, it is a Leomon that doesn't have a 1 destroyed effect. So, the art is really nice. So I do like this art. It doesn't have any, hard lines. It's just like all the outlines are from, just the color, so I really like this kind of art design, so it's really cool. Next up we have Meikumon from the Digimon Tri movies, I think it was. So it's a 5/2/4 with an effect of, when played, when you have 3 or less security, during this turn, 1 opponent's Digimon gets -4000. Oh, okay. So this is kind of similar to the Tailmon from set 2, where when you play her, she gave, I think, -4000, might have been 3, I think it was 4, same cost if I recall, but required a purple Digimon on the field. In this case, Meikumon just requires you to have 3 or less security, which is really easily done, especially with some of the new support cards Yellow got. So this is, if I had to say this, if you were running set 2 Tailmon, I would say this one is a much better choice overall, unless you were doing like a hybrid purple yellow deck, but still, not too bad. Fortunately for my yellow deck, I wouldn't run this, as the 5 cost, I can play much better cards, even though that -4000 is really good. And I think next is our uncommon. Yep, next is our uncommon. Ooh, what we got? It's got Zen Sticky Kotai. Okay, so it's pretty much tactical retreat or something like that. So it's a 1 cost main effect of. Let's see. Oh, okay. So place one of your own Digimon back on the top of your security pile, then discard any evolution origins. In other words, you select any one Digimon you have on the field, and pay 1 to send that card on the top of your security, effectively giving you like a recovery 1, but you and your opponent both know what it is. So that's pretty cool. So it's like a 1 cost recovery, and okay, and it's a security effect has of just straight recovery 1. So this is a recovery card. Oh, that's interesting. Currently, there's, I mean, it's a decent card, I guess. A 1 cost recovery is pretty cool, but you know, you do lose one of your own Digimon and your opponent instantly know what it is. So, but still, a pretty usable card. Can't think of anything quite useful for it yet. Maybe for your own, maybe if you evolve into, say, a security Digimon, attack with it. If it survives, you play this and then recover 1. But at that point, you probably much rather just keep your level 4 on the field. So it's pretty interesting. And our next card is a super rare. Oh, Rise Greymon. Nice. Rise Greymon. So I think Rise Greymon is the second most sought after card after what is it? The Chaosmon Valdermon arm. So this is a really good card. And honestly, if I'm able to pull more, definitely goes in my deck. But this first one, definitely into my collection binder. It's a 837. You can evolve it from a yellow or red source, level 4, so that's really good. And it has the effect of, on your turn, this card actually counts as a yellow Digimon, so even though it's red, don't think you can't evolve this into the yellow War Greymon or other yellow cards. So really cool. And it has a great Digiburst effect of Digiburst 2, discard 2, so your level, choose your either level 4, 3, or 2 and discard them. If you do so, from your hand you can play a yellow or red tamer that costs 4 or less onto the field for free. And unlike, I think, the Rise Greymon from set 3, was it? No, set 2, unlike that one, this one, when you play it from your hand, does get its when played effect, so that's really good. But the reason I like this card more than the reason I would run this in my deck is actually for its EOE effect of, when you attack, if you have a tamer on the field, one opponent Digimon gets minus 2000 DP, so that's really good. At least for my yellow deck that runs on DP reduction. So let's just leave this up. But yeah, but maybe you guys can kind of see it already. Like here at the top, you can already kind of see, like, even though it's brand new, it's the cutting. Let's see on the back. Oh, the back is pretty good. But yeah, unfortunately, the Digimon card quality in Japan, probably in the NA2 English version, is just not quite as good as, say, other card games, which is like Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle Spirits is also run by Bandai, I think, so I don't actually know about, oh well, which one is this one, a player 2? So it's a bit sad, you know, it's not as, say, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon, Buddy Fight, like they got great card backs, so it's a shame. Still, while the card stock itself isn't as good, the artwork is, I do love the artwork, so that's really good. Overall, the aesthetic, the card design itself really looks nice and clean too, so I like that too. So it's a 302 for Strappymon. So this is our hybrid searcher. So when you play this for 3, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, and then from there add a hybrid type or a blue tamer card to your hand, 1 each. Then return the remaining cards to the bottom of your deck. So definitely good for hybrid type decks, or rather required for hybrid type decks. Next we got Vermillimon. So it's the recolored, what is that, Monochromon? Funny enough, the Monochromon, the original one, the gray one, doesn't have a card yet, interesting enough. So this is a 538 for level 5, so ooh. So this is pretty good, a bit better than Groundramon, I guess. It costs 1 more to evolve, but has 2000 more DP, 3000 more DP maybe, than Groundramon. So pretty good option card for those who couldn't get Groundramon because it was an uncommon from set 1. This is a good substitute. Gatsumon. So I think I got this. I talked about it, but it's a 416,000. So the highest DP for a level 3. Sure, it costs 1 to evolve and kind of costs, but still. Put this with Tsumemon, and then the other Gatsumon. Once you have 2 named, it becomes boosted to an 8,000. So that's pretty cool. Ooh, Labramon purple version. It's a 302 with the effect of when played, draw 1, then discard 1. So, this could be a depending on what kind of deck you're running, this Labramon or Pakumon, the uncommon from set 2, could be interchangeable. Pakumon, when destroyed, lets you draw 1, but here Labramon lets you instantly draw 1 when played, but discard 1, so you don't get to keep it. But for most purple decks, you want to fill up your trash, so this is a pretty much probably a better card than the Pakumon, but still depends on what kind of purple deck you're running, because there are some purple decks that don't really want to trash that much. Ooh, this is new. Piranimon or Piranimon. So Piranimon 637, level 5 with no effect but an EOE of when you're attacking. Let's see. Ooh, so I think this is like similar to the rare Ikakumon. You discard the top evolution origin card of your opponent. So that's really good. I guess especially against like Omegamons that managed to just evolve but they haven't actually been able to attack. Use this is wipe their level 6 out and they can't activate their effect, so that's really good. So that's why it's in common. And we got another we got Victory Greymon. So yeah, Victory Greymon here is our rare, level 6. It's really good actually. Lots of red decks are running this now, despite its high 4 cost. So it's 11 4 12. Yes, it has a higher than average evil cost, but it has a really good effect of Digiburst 2 and activates upon evolution. So even though you pay 4 and your turn ends, you are still able to Digiburst before your turn ends, which when you trash 2 from underneath this, you actually destroy 1 opponent's Digimon with 8,000 DP or less. This pretty much, not all, but pretty much lets you destroy anything that's level 5 or under. So that's really good. Say example, maybe if you attacked with something like that Rise Greymon and decrease their DP, since their DP is under, it's 8,000, not specifically the original 8,000, but their current 8,000. So any DP reduction does combo with this. So lots of red decks are running this. So this is a really good card. So I'm really happy with this pull. So yeah, there we have it. And we got another player too. So let's just quickly go over, because unfortunately, as always, I suck at keeping up with time. So we got a Rise Greymon. Other cards are Scorpiomon, Neodevimon, Leomon, Meikumon, what is it? Zenshiki Kotai or Tactical Retreat, Strapimon, Vermilimon, Gotsumon, Labramon, Piranimon, and our Victory Greymon. So there you have it, Busters. Overall, today, a red day. Really good. Really happy with the Rise Greymon. With that, I think we're down to like 8, maybe? 8 super rares? 7 super rares? I kind of lost track, but definitely not halfway there yet for sure. So hopefully we are able to pull another super rare again tomorrow. And as always, Busters, thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed this. And if you feel like it, please join me again tomorrow for another Daily 2. As always, this Buster-kun here, off because he sees a wonderful sight.